Hello and welcome to the second episode of Bangers Bricks. Once again, we'll be looking at a Lumibricks set. This set is the gas station in the same Americana 1950s, 1960s road trip range that Lumibricks do. It is set number F9065. It is 1,608 pieces, has 10 lights, no stickers, and a fair few prints, printed manuals, and tools in order to handle all the electronics that are in here. I bought it for $87. I paid my own money. This is not a sponsored video. That equates to about £67. It was on special offer. The Lumibricks site does have quite a few special offers running at different times, as well as a loyalty program if you buy lots from them. So you can get it quite cheaply. This one otherwise would have been about $110. The set comprises of one main build and two side builds, once again, two vehicles, although this time a convertible and a motorcycle. So to start, we'll look at the side builds. This is the motorcycle and the convertible car. To start with the motorcycle, it is mainly just molded. There's a plastic top which then fits on and you put on the wheels, but there are some cute brick-built bits like the exhaust and the kickstand. The car is very similar to last week's cars, except that this time there are lights only at the front. As before, though, there is the battery pack which plugs in the bottom and takes two of the round flat batteries. One issue that I have found with these battery packs is that they can have a tendency to flicker with the lights. It doesn't happen all the time. As you can see, it's not happening now, but it does happen. And it happens with all the sets that I've bought that use that battery pack. When I use the USB connector, then it works perfectly every time. Not a big issue for me because I will generally be displaying these as more of a static set. And so having USB cables is not really an issue, but it may be something that you want to be aware of. And now on to the main build, which is the shop and the garage, as well as the pumps and the sign. It's on a standard size base plate, although it's not actually a base plate. And I think it's fantastically detailed. I particularly like the canopy here because it really does break it up and gives it less of a blocky look to it. If I spin this round, you can see that the back opens up to allow you access into the shop inside. And if you want to, you can actually pull it out to get better access into the shop, as well as access to all of the items that are in it. The back doors also open into the garage part. There's the USB cable. And if I zoom this round, you can see into the garage there, as well as the play feature of the lifting. We've invested in a little turntable so we can see the model from all angles. It's a bit of a cheap one, so it is a little bit jittery, but I think it still works. As you can see here, the model really does look impressive from all angles. I've opened up all the doors, but you can see all the little details that are in there, just the amount of things just dotted around. There literally were 4 sprues of tools that are placed all around the model. Even a little cactus on the back there. I've left the lights on at the same time here, which I think allows you to see into the building better, but you can see the difference when obviously the lights go off in the main room, and just quite how well lit up this one is. Again, the camera's not always the best at picking up the lights here, especially on those petrol pumps, but I think you get the idea quite how well lit this is and how great this looks from a distance, and when it's put within your Lego city or wherever you intend to put it. Yeah, I think the lights absolutely look great. I don't think there's any additional ones that I think you'd want to add. One of the things that I really love about these sets is how well integrated all of the cables are into the set. They really hide really well, but one of the really cool things which you can see on this set is how that they've handled the connections with the roofs. So if I take the roof off here, then it actually disconnects. You can see at the bottom here, just here, this connector goes on just here. If I push it back on, then the light immediately comes back on. It's a really nice way of doing it, which allows you access into the buildings so you can do what you need to do, but without having lots of wires complicating things. There are just 3 characters in this set: a mechanic, a shopper filling up her car, and a lady behind the counter in the shop. It makes sense that there are only 3 as it is a smaller set, but I really like the details on these characters, especially the lady in the car that has a lovely fabric dress on, which again just adds a bit of differentiation between them. So to round up this review of the Lumibricks gas station, I think it is an excellent little set. It is smaller than the one we looked at last week. However, I think that's reflected very much in the price, and they pack a lot of detail into such a small space, from the bit-built car to the motorbike to even all the little tools that you can see here. I think it's really excellent and would absolutely recommend. So, thank you very much for joining me today for this review. Please like and subscribe, it really does help. There is a link in the comments which will get you a discount if you go to the Lumibricks site and helps the channel. And until next week, have a good one.